Dear students, today let's continue solving the sums of exercise 7.1 of the lesson assignment problem and sequencing. Question number 2. 5 wagons are available at stations 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. These are required at 5 stations 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. The mileage between the various stations are given in the table below. How should the wagons be transported so as to minimize the mileage covered? Here the mileage means the cost matrix is given for the consumption of fuel. Okay, so we have to minimize the mileage means we have to minimize the cost for the fuel. Okay, now we follow the steps. The matrix is given here and then 5 stations, requirement stations and 5 availability stations given. Now, the first step is to subtract the smallest element from each row, smallest element of each row from every element of that respective row. So here in the first row 5 is the smallest element. So we have to subtract 5 from every element of that row. So we'll get 5, 0, 4, 13, 6. And the second row containing the smallest element is 6 and we subtract 6 from each element of the second row. So we get 7, 3, 0, 6, 8. Third row has the smallest element 2. So after subtracting we get 1, 0, 2, 2, 3. And fourth 9 is the smallest element. So after subtracting we get 9, 0, 3, 8, 6. And the last row has the smallest element 6. So after subtracting we get 5, 0, 8, 13, 4. And this sum is not a simple one. We have to follow certain steps again and again to get the optimal solution. Now we have to follow the same step along columns. So we will be subtracting the smallest element of each column from every element in the respective column of the matrix obtained in step 1. Here we have the matrix obtained in step 1 and we are going to the first column. So 5, 7, 1, 9, 5 are the elements in the first column. So 1 is the smallest element. We have to subtract 1 from remaining elements, from all the elements. So 5 minus 1 4 and 7 minus 1 6 and 1 minus 1 0, 9 minus 1 8 and 5 minus 1 4. Now second column has 0 as the smallest element, so there is no change in the second column, and third column also. Third and then fourth column has the smallest element 2. So we have to subtract. Then we will be getting 11, 4, 0, 6, 11. And the fifth column has the minimum element 3. So after subtracting we will be getting 3, 5, 0, 3, 1. Now some rows contain more than one 0. If there are only single zeros in each row and each column, then we can say we reached to the optimal assignment. But here some rows, for example third row and second column has more than one zeros. So we don't get the optimal solution. So we have to follow the steps given. Now next step, select a row with exactly one 0 and enclose that 0 in a box and cross out all zeros in the respective column. So let us observe the first column. There is exactly a single 0. So we can enclose the 0 in a box. And at the same time we will cross out the remaining zeros in that particular column. We are doing the assignment in the first row, but we have to cross out the zeros in that particular column where we have done the assignment. So we will cross out these 3 zeros. Now we go to the second row. Second row we will get 1 0 because in the third column there is only 1 0. That is second row there is only 1 0. So we will make the assignment here also. And you can see that there is no more zeros in this step. And third row there are more than 1 0. So we cannot make any assignment in the third row. fourth row does not contain more zeros after crossing out these ones, and fifth row also there is no more zeros to make the assignment. Now we have to repeat the same step of assignment and crossing out zeros for the columns also. After assigning through zeros along rows, we are going to assign the zeros along columns. So the first column has exactly single zero, so we can make the assignment here. So this is the assignment done. So after assigning through zeros, we have to cross out the remaining zeros in that particular column. So particular row, we are doing the assignment through columns. So we have to cross out the zeros in the row containing that assignment. So we will cross out these two zeros. Now go to the second column. Second column, there is no more zeros to assign, and third column also, and fourth column does not contain any zero, and fifth column also. Now observe this matrix. Here we can see that the fourth and fifth rows do not contain any assignment. So this matrix does not provide any optimal solution. So we have to proceed to the next step. In the next step, we have to draw least possible number of horizontal and vertical lines to cover all zeros, maximum number of zeros, through the marked columns and unmarked rows. So here we can cover all the zeros here. Now first we will observe that you are aware of the steps to draw these lines. First we will see put the markings in the non-assigned, the rows where the assignment is not done. That is the fourth row and fifth row we have to put markings. After putting this, we have to go to the zero in any row, in any column of this marked row. Here 0 is there in the second column, and we have to put marking here also where the 0 exists in that particular row. So here the 0 in the rows we marked, the 0 exists in this second column, so we have to put tick mark over here also. After putting tick mark in the column, we have to observe the column, and if there is any assignment done, then we have to put the tick mark in that row also where the assignment is done. Okay. Now we are going to draw the lines through the marked columns and unmarked rows. Here this is the marked column and these two are the unmarked rows. These second and third row there is no markings. So we have to draw the line through this unmarked rows. Okay. According to Hungarian method, we have to check the number of lines and order of the matrix. Here the number of lines, that is, there are 3 lines drawn. Number of lines less than the order of the matrix. So there is no optimal solution. So we have to follow the next step. What is the next step? Select the smallest element not covered by any of the lines of the table. Here it is 1. You can observe these non-covered elements, the elements which are not covered by these lines. Here 1 is the smallest element which is not covered by the line. Then subtract this value from all the uncovered elements in the matrix and add it to all those elements which lie at the intersection of horizontal and vertical lines. You have to thoroughly read the steps used to solve this type of sums. So 1 is to be subtracted from the uncovered elements. Which are the uncovered elements? 4, 11, 3, then 8, 3, 6, 3, 4, 8, 11, 1. So 1 is to be subtracted from these. So we will be getting the element. New matrix is obtained, and also after subtracting we have to, at the same time we have to add this 1 to the element in the intersection of these lines. Here the intersection means 3 is at the intersection of these two lines and the 0 also. So we have to add 1 to this 3 and 0. So the new matrix obtained is 3, 0, and the remaining element along this line, that is 0, 0 here, 1, 6, 3, 0, 0, 4, 5, 2, 0, 0. All these elements will be as it is. Only uncovered element, from this uncovered element we have to subtract this one, and the intersecting part there are some elements, so we have to add this one to these intersecting the elements in the intersection. So 3, 0, 3, 10, 2, 6, 4, 0, 4, 5, 0, 1, 2, 0, 0, 7, 0, 2, 5, 2, and the last row will be getting 3, 0, 7, 10, 0. Again, the new matrix contain more than 1 0 in some of the rows and columns. You can observe that here third row contain more than 1 0 and second column also. So we have to repeat the steps 3, 4, 5 and 6. Now step 7. Select a row with exactly same step we have to follow. So I have combined some steps. So select a row with exactly 1 0 and then we will enclose that 0 in a box and cross out the zeros in that respective column. So here you can observe that the first row has a single 0. So we will enclose that 0 in the box and cross out the zeros in that respective second column. We will cross out the remaining zeros, and the second row has exactly single 0, so enclosed in the box. And third row we cannot make any assignment because there are more than 1 0, and here fourth row this 0 has already been crossed out, and then fifth row will contain only single 0 as this 0 in the second column has been crossed out already. So this 0 can be enclosed in the box and cross out this 0 in the respective fifth column that containing this assignment. Now we do the same procedure for the columns. So first column we have to just observe the column, only single 0 is there in the first column, so we can enclose this in the box and cross out the remaining 0. Only this 0 remaining to cross out because this already has been crossed out after making this assignment. So we will cross out this 0 also, and you can see that second column does not contain any more zeros because already 1 0 is assigned and the remaining zeros are crossed out. And third column also does not contain any 0. Fourth and fifth also, now there is no more 0. Now we can draw the lines by marking the columns and rows. So first we will put the mark in the non-assigned row. So here you can see that fourth row does not contain any assignment. So we have to put tick mark over there, and then observe here 1 0 exists in that row. So we will see the column in which the 0 exists. This is the second column where the 0. So we have to put tick mark in this column also. And then observe the column where we put tick mark and see whether there is any assignment. Here in this row, in this column there is one assignment, and which row it is? First row. So we have to put tick mark in that respective row also. And again there is no more zeros, there is no more rows without any assignment, and we have to and so we don't repeat these markings. Now we have to draw the lines through the marked columns and unmarked rows. Here second and third rows contain any does not contain any marking. So we will draw the lines along these two rows, and this marked column and second column. So we will draw the line over there also. Okay. Now we have drawn 4 lines. Again, the lines, number of lines less than the order of the matrix. So what is the next step? We have to choose the minimum or smallest element of element which is not covered by any of the line. Here the element is 3. Here the elements not covered are 3, 3, 10, 2, then 7, 2, 5, 2. So the minimum element is 2. So we have to subtract 2 from the elements, remaining uncovered element. At the same time, we have to add this 2 with the element which is in the intersection of the lines, that is 4 and 1 are 1 and this 0 are at the intersection of the lines. So we have to add with these 3 elements also. So the new matrix obtained will be 1 0 1 8 0 6 6 6 0 4 5 0 3 2 0 0 5 0 0 3 0 3 2 7 10 0. Now we have to draw the minimum lines using the previous steps. That is making the assignments. That is the assignment is done in the rows and column containing exactly single zero. So here we cannot make the I combined some steps here. So in the first row we cannot make any assignment in the beginning, and second row has exactly single zero, so we can make the assignment and close out the zeros in that respective column. So we will repeat the steps, and you can make the assignment when you do the step in the column. That is, when you consider the second column there is exactly single zero, so we can make the assignment. Similarly, we will finish the assignment and closing out zeros. After that, we have to put tick mark over the starting tick mark is done on the row containing there is no assignment. Row containing no assignment. Here in the fourth row there is no assignment. So we have to put mark. Start putting tick mark in the fourth row. After putting tick mark, observe that whether there is any zero in the row. So there are 3 zeros. So we have to put tick mark in the respective column. So this 0 in the second column, so we put tick here, and this 0 in the third column, so put tick here, and this 0 in the fifth column. So we have to put tick mark in the fifth column also. After doing the tick mark in the columns, we have to observe the column and see whether there is any assignment done. Here in the first row there is one assignment in that respective column. So we have to put tick mark in that respective row where the assignment. Now in this column there is again one more assignment, so we have to put tick mark along this row. And then this row, this column also contain an assignment, so we have to put tick mark here also. Now we will draw the lines through this marked columns and unmarked rows. So you can see that these 3 columns have the marking. So we will draw lines here and then draw the line in along the unmarked row. So we are getting 4 lines. Here again the number of lines less than the order of matrix, so we have to follow the steps again. So we will subtract the smallest element or element which is not covered by any of the lines from the uncovered elements and add to the element which exists in the intersection of lines. So we are getting a new matrix here. That is 00170 56035 04301 40020 So we have to assign through zeros along the rows. So here the first row containing more than here this is the matrix. So first row containing more than 1 0, so we cannot make any assignment in the beginning. And second row has exactly single zero, so we made the assignment and close out the zeros in the respective column. and the third row we cannot make, third and fourth we cannot make any assignment. Fifth row has exactly single zero, so we made the assignment here and closed out the zeros in the respective column. Now we have to go to the columns and we can observe if there is any single zero in any of the column. Now we assign through zeros along columns. So here first column and second column containing more than one zero, so we cannot make any assignment. Third column we have no more zeros, and fourth column there is exactly single zero, so we can make the assignment here. So this blue box represents the assignment, and then we can cross out the zero in that particular row. If we are making assignment through column, then we will cross out the zeros in the row. And then go to the next last column, does not contain any more zeros. Now again go back to the rows. Then first row does not contain any more zeros. Second row there is no zero. Here two zeros are there, so we cannot make any assignment now. And here no zero, and here also no zero, and this row containing exactly single zero, so we can make the assignment here and cross out this zero. And last row also there is no more zero. Now again go back to the column. Now we have only single zero, so we can make the assignment in the column, and there is no more zeros in the second, third, fourth and fifth column. So we finish the assignment in this and crossing out zeros. Just observe the matrix and we can see that there is exactly single assignment done in each row and each column. That is 5 different assignments and 5 different that is order of the matrix is 5. So here each row and each column has exactly single assignment, so we can say that this matrix provides the optimal solution. So the minimum mileage covered is the sum of the values in the given matrix in the question. So the value corresponding to these assignments are, first assignment is corresponding to the mileage given, that is 10, and second assignment, that is value corresponding to this, that is 6, and 4, 9 and 10. So sum of these values give it rupees 39. So 39 is the mileage, minimum mileage covered. Remaining sums are solved in the next video. Thank you.